Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve from touringnewengland.org. Today we're going to take you on a trip of Salem, Massachusetts, and check out some of the tourist attractions you can come to when you're visiting Salem, Mass. Our first stop on our tour is called Gallows Hill Museum and Theater, and they've got some really great stuff on the Salem witch trials. Some really cool stuff. The gentleman that owns it actually is right behind me. Would you like to tell us?
Literally right behind you. Yeah, come join us for a live presentation on the witchcraft trials and ghosts of Salem. These amazing special effects. We do try to startle you in there, but it's state-of-the-art stuff, so you learn history while getting a little bit scared.
Oh boy, sounds like some spooky stuff. Hey, October 1st is coming up very shortly.
That's right.
And when's your first opening day of your exhibit?
We're open, well, October 1st is going to be our first official opening. We're open all month.
Cool.
And then the Lost Museum, of course, is our underground haunted adventure. High-tech, state-of-the-art spooky stuff down there as well.
What's ticket prices like?
$15 for this, $15 for that, and we have group tickets as well. You have a discount.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you heard it from the gentleman himself. When you're here in Salem, the first place to visit is the Gallows Hill Museum and Theater. It's going to be some great, cool stuff for you to visit and check out to get your witch filled. We'll see you on your next stop. Hey, our second stop here on the Salem Witch Trial Tour is actually called the Witch's Dungeon. And the inside, they actually have a reenactment of the actual Salem witch trial itself. And afterward, they have a dungeon inside that you can go visit. Part of the whole thing. Attraction. Check them out. Stop number 2. Hey, stop number 3 on our Salem Witch Trial tour is the Salem Witch House. Has some connection to the actual Salem Witch Trials of 1692. It actually was one of the houses of the actual, one of the hanging judges during that time. Let's go on and check our next step out. Hi, this is Steve. Hey, we're at a special location we found here in Salem, Massachusetts. It's actually a Quaker cemetery site dating back to 1718. Really cool place. And it talks about the early assistant's gravestone is 1702. Let's go on to our next visit. Hi everybody, we're at stop number 4, which is actually the Ropes Mansion. This is actually a Hocus Pocus filming location. Right here to my left, there was a bale of hay where Danny and Max, feel a little upset, just took a break, and then went up to see Allison and her parents' Halloween party inside this house. Now, some unique things about this house. We just came from one of our previous stops and found out that this house is haunted by Mr. Ropes himself and the daughter. Really spooky. So if you come here at nighttime, you just might see one of them in the windows behind me. Really cool. And while you're here, you can actually, in the back of the Ropes Mansion, they have a beautiful flower garden back there with a koi pond. Really fantastic place you got to try out and find. Hey, this is Steve. Hey, we're at our next stop. We're actually at the house of Danny and Max from the movie Hocus Pocus. Really fantastic place to see in person, as you see in the movie. The owners of the house tell me that inside the house is actually the same way as you see it in the movie itself. Hey, I kind of did something bad, and Michael's really mad at me. He put me in a stock. Can you believe that? Hey, I'm standing in front of the actual house that was in the movie Hocus Pocus. Really great place. I can't wait to check out more. art, really cool. Hi, we're at stop number 6, which is Pioneer Village, which actually was what Salem was like back in the 1630s. Check it out. Hey, this is Steve from TourNewEngland.org. You know, we're in Salem visiting the city for today, and look what we came across. I can't believe it. It's almost October 1st, and look what I'm over. Hi, this is Steve. We're at stop number 17, the Charter Street Cemetery, which is actually one of the oldest cemeteries, which dates back to 1637. The oldest cemetery gravestone in here is even back to, it's called, the owner of that particular gravestone who's buried there is called Cromwell. So if you ever get a chance to check out the cemetery, look for Cromwell. And that's the oldest cemetery gravesite in the cemetery. Check it out when you're here in Salem. What are you running into? Looks like somebody I know. Won't say. Hey, we're at stop number 16 on our Salem witch trial visit. Right now we're at the actual memorial for the people that were hung during the Salem witch trial. And this is Giles Corey, who was pressed to death September 19th, 1692. He was the only one that wasn't hung. He's actually pressed to death by heavy stone. And during the time when this was going on, he actually asked the people that were putting the stones on top of him just to keep pounding the stones on top of him until he passed on. This is a remarkable story, and this is one of the places that you should actually try to visit when you're here in Salem visiting this year. Thanks. Hey, this is Steve. Oh my God, this is a really great place. It's called Count Orloff's Monster Museum. It is really off the wall. Really cool, 10 stars. I've heard so many great comments about the location. They've got all types of different monster movies like Universal, all types of really cool stuff. And this is one place in Salem you've got to visit. There's no buts about it. You've got to check this place out. We'll see you again. Hey, this is Steve. We're concluding our video here at Samantha Stevens, who actually in real life was Elizabeth Montgomery from the TV show Bewitched. Really cool statue. This was dedicated here from the people at TV Land, which was a TV classic TV channel. They just plays all the classic TV shows, and they placed it back here. When they put this statue here, they actually had all the cast of the TV show Bewitched come to actually dedicate this particular statue. Really cool. So Mike and I would like to say thank you to all the kind folks here at Salem, Massachusetts for this kindliness. and the friendliness that goes on here. We had a great time. We got a great things happening here. We're just coming up on October 1st, 2020, and oh my God, from here in it's gonna get scary here, because you know this is the witch town. This is where the Salem witch trials happen, so it's gonna be great to visit here and see all the people with the costumes on and everything. So check it out if you're here in the Massachusetts area. Come up to Salem and check out this great town and all the great friendliness stuff and all the great stuff going on here. On behalf of Mike and Steve, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the bell, and of course, don't forget to give us a like to let us know that you like this video. So on behalf of Mike and Steve, thanks for watching.
Okay, Steve, we're getting ready to leave Salem now. So how do you think your day went?
A lot of walking. My feet are tired. Oh boy. So I hope we make it home. We got a couple hours. We got about an hour worth of, a little bit over, maybe an hour to 2 hour ride home. So we'll see what happens.
Well, Steven, how many bloopers did you make today in your video?
Plenty.
Good fun.
Yeah.